the reviews of LumoLeo with the scandal, I think we can already say it, of the year. It's hard to believe, but hackers from Italy have compromised Microsoft and discovered a lot of internal data. They stored this data on their own servers, as all other services couldn't handle the enormous amount of data. Those are 20 exabytes, by the way. And they spared no expense or effort to hack into the Italian systems. But it was very easy, since the password was "no pineapple on pizza."
Sheesh.
It was my guess. And I discovered a secret version of Windows, including the source code. The system is called New Windows Celebration XL Pro 8K Standard Edition and Knuckles U Deluxe, or in many places Windows 25. It is a final version of the operating system that just needs to be packaged and sent to the OEMs so that they can install it on all computers. Well, but this system doesn't run on a regular PC anymore. It only runs on a Nintendo Wii or other PowerPC based computers. As you can see, I installed Windows 25 on my Power Mac G5 and the computer is running smoothly. I also found other documents in the leak that state that this system also runs on regular x86 systems with at least a 15 GHz processor and 32 GB of RAM as a minimum requirement. Otherwise, the minimum requirements seem normal, including that an RTX 5090 is required and a fiber optic internet connection is mandatory. Well, that's not a problem here in Germany, since 95% of households have a fiber optic connection here. And I can confirm that this is the case in the source code. Well, I took a closer look at the source code and discovered that this Windows is based on the MS-DOS kernel. Well, that's the same kernel used in Windows 95 and Windows Me. And we all know that Windows Me was one of the best and most stable systems out there. So how does the system work? Well, let me put it this way. From the outside the system looks great, but from the inside it is just as groundbreaking. The system crashes during the simplest of tasks, like right-clicking on a random spot on the desktop. Cortana seems to be history and has been replaced by the AI assistant Clippy, which, according to the leaked documents, consumes as much electricity as the entire country of Switzerland in a year. Well, and it is also recommended that you also bring along an own atomic power plant with it. There's only one web browser and you can't install any others. And it's the good old Internet Explorer in the version 12. And this new Internet Explorer in particular has some brilliant features. Every 10 minutes you are asked to transfer $100 directly to Microsoft to use, or you can also conveniently pay with Bitcoin. The loading times are super fast and the browser reminds you that other browsers are incompatible with the system. Oh, and speaking of loading times, the boot process has been improved compared to Windows 11. Well, after you insert the boot disk, which is unique for every installation, the system is ready to use in 17 minutes. Well, but that's with an internet connection. Without internet, the boot process can take up to 32 minutes. And there's no guarantee that the BSOD will restart everything. And as you can see, Windows 25 is a great system. And it's almost like using Windows 11 or Windows 10, which are the best systems produced by Microsoft. And I haven't even mentioned the new design yet. It looks super modern, very clean, but also nostalgic. Oh, and there are also themes that look like Windows 7, which was the worst system. But, well, I like this design much better. But while speaking of Windows 7, it was such a flop because it was too good at protecting data privacy. In this Windows, you have to sign a contract that gives Microsoft the right to sell your kidney. Alternatively, you can ship your home to Microsoft headquarters via DHL. And the ingenuity continues, because Microsoft has finally made it easier to check for updates. Nobody is clicking on check for updates, but instead conveniently entering the bits for each update via fax. While I had the system installed here and had to manually enter 125 updates for each one. Oh, everything is so convenient here. It couldn't be better, don't you think? But what's my opinion on this system? It's a good evolution of the DOS kernel and in many cases just as stable as the latest DOS-based system, Windows Me. And the fact that this works on many computers is also great. Well, of course, there are also some negative aspects, like when you start the computer in the safe mode, everything behaves like in Windows 7. And what do you think about the system? Will you get it? According to the leaked documents, the reveal that the release is planned for September 31st, 2025 and will cost $2,099. And the Pro version costs $3,499. But this is definitely worth it. You could also use the system without a single purchase, as it was possible with Windows 10 and 11, and it works even better. Not only you are asked to transfer 10 euros directly to Microsoft for each action, but the fact that the BSOD appears for many things also shows how stable the system is. But otherwise, that's it from me for now. I'll say goodbye with a April Fool's Day. And so I say, we'll see us in the next video.